This is a very important part of the working gear. So eyewear, protective glasses, and I've got 4 brands here, or actually 3.5. So we've got DeWalt, we've got Ryobi, we've got Uvex or Uvex, and we've got unbranded cheap ones. And they all cost different amount of money. And this one is like £1, maybe £2. Ryobi is the most expensive, £13. DeWalt is £5, but I needed to buy 2 of them to get them, so £10 for 2. And this one was £9 or something like this. And they all have really something good about them. So these are cheap and cheerful, but unfortunately, they're good. They are just cheap and cheerful. But if you're working professionally, or even doing DIY, it really makes sense to invest into the other ones, simply because they all have some kind of a anti-fog protection. And if you ever had the situation when your glasses suddenly became foggy because of your breath, sweat, or whatever other reason, you know how important it is. So just to do a test, if I breathe on this one, immediately it's covered. Let's take these. These are covered, but from the outside. However, from the inside, nothing at all. So let's check the wall. A little bit from the outside. Check the inside. A little bit from the inside. So not as much as these, but also a little bit. So that's better than nothing. And then Ryobi, nothing from the outside, nothing from the inside. So I think the winner is Ryobi in this respect. Now these are different categories. So the more expensive ones, they also usually they have scratch resistance, whatever it's called. This one also have some. They claim to have resistance to chemicals, so scratching chemicals, and also anti-fog coating inside. One thing I forgot to mention: those more expensive ones, even the cheap ones as well, but usually those expensive ones, they have some kind of a professional rating, so they come with manuals. Like Ryobi comes with this big booklet explaining, but it's in many languages, what it means, what it's resistant to what rating. The same for Uvex or Uvex, and DeWalt also has got some documentation. So it's an interesting read. It's probably 1 minute of reading if you find the language you want. English is usually somewhere at the beginning, so I recommend that you read that as well. And they are very light and comfortable. I think they will fit most people. They're really comfortable, and the view is really good. And yellow glasses are good for sunny weather or not very sunny weather when you need to see, or at night. They make the colors a bit stand out. They make things look better. If you ever had any yellow glasses, you know what I'm talking about. Now Ryobi are designed in a bit different way. So these are kind of all connected. So these bits are connected to the, what you call it, glass bit. It's not really glass, it's some kind of a plastic, but the visor. Whereas Ryobi, they're completely disconnected. So the frames are only attached to the visor at the center. And it's a clever design because it allows the glasses to fit most people, whether it's someone has got a very wide head or narrow, they will fit well and the visor will not change. And at the same time, I feel like they cover me all around, all my eyes, and provide good visibility, good protection. They're very comfortable as well and light. A bit tighter fit than these, but then they're both comfortable. They're tight in a different way. So these may be more on the nose than Ryobi's, so Ryobi's touch my nose from the sides more, whereas these from the top. Let's check DeWalt, or maybe it's DeWalt if you live in Germany or in other countries. So these, they look kind of funny, like a gangster glasses. The view is very good. They're all very clear. When they are clean, the view is spectacular. I can see really well. However, I can still see that they've been, is it foggy or what's going on here? Something's funny going on. Okay, so they're very light as well. The fit is really good, so they will stretch to a bigger head and to a smaller head as well. Yeah, I think they're really good as well. And the cheapest one, if we compare, let's see. So they're quite tight here. They cannot be well adjusted. So if you've got a big head, that's going to be a bit of a pain. Even my head is kind of, I don't know, medium size, average size, and I can feel them here. Yeah, I used to wear them, and after half an hour or so, I usually find them uncomfortable, you know. So it really pays off to invest into good eyewear. I put the links underneath the video. Thank you for using my links. And really, if you spend lots of money on your tools, you know, why not spend money on the glasses? And they're not expensive, 5-10 quid. If you compare to the price of tools, it's not very expensive. And also there is another thing. Eye protection is so important, and we can never know when we might need it. For example, one day I was hitting one hammer with another hammer, and suddenly there was like a boom, like kind of a mini explosion, and I felt some pain here, and I'm like, ooh, like if something hit me like really fast, and I'm like, wow. And I look here, and there is a bit of a blood. My t-shirt was cut, and the small splinter from the hammer, so part of the hammer, the metal part, the steel part, broke off and shot out and hit me in my rib, pierced my skin, and there was a bit of a blood, and it was like a mini bruise, you know. I could really feel it. And imagine if that hit my eye, for example, and I didn't have eyewear. I did have eyewear then, some other glasses, but you know, you never know what might happen. So always wear glasses. It's not a big effort to pick them up, you know, and if you buy high quality glasses, really they're comfortable, seriously, just do it. Okay, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Watch some other movies from my other channels or this channel. Thank you for liking and subscribing and all the other things, you know. So take care, have a good one.